Yeah, no bread or sugar.
Yeah, no
bread. Bread and rice are
Yeah.
Even croissant was okay now.
no, croissant doesn't have any sugar. You see, it all vents away from him.
Okay.
Yeah. Nick and Tim have been working on it for a couple of weeks. Yeah. And downstairs also.
Okay.
So we're going to try.
She said so too.
Okay, good.
Good, how are you?
Oh, I know, I've been really busy.
I know.
I haven't even come here for a while. And he keeps giving me stuff to do.
There's no air coming out of that one, right?
That's why we drive all over.
Okay.
Should I turn it off?
I think
Oh,
we have
all
we're sending it we're sending it differently.
Yeah, I know, okay, that's
Yeah.
good. Do a bunch of
Yeah,
stuff.
it's all here.
That's weird.
So we have a new air conditioning system, and I'd like to thank Tim and Nick for working on it. And it sends the air away from people, and then that's not air conditioner. That takes the air back outside, so that the air doesn't come out of that one. It goes into that one. Okay, got it. Okay, but if anyone's uncomfortable, let me know, because I don't want people to get sick like last time. Okay, and last time everybody was sick, I think. Huh? But it's going to get hot in about 10 minutes because all these bodies. Your show, when the
You want to make an announcement?
yeah, when the victim comes back. Okay, welcome to session number 6. Congratulations on your work this break. We're up to 2,478 pages of translations, and they're high quality, and I'm very proud of everybody. They're really high quality, and now every book looks like a book. Before they looked like a pamphlet. And, but they're getting thicker and thicker, and we couldn't do it without Dr. Wu's help. I'm not going to tell you how much he's paying per page, but it's a lot. And Nick would like to make a presentation. Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, what's that? Is that 2 copies? Oh, 1 copy is for downstairs.
But there's another. That's 1 copy.
That's 1 copy. Oh my God! Yay! It's 1 copy. Yeah. But we print 1 side so it looks bigger.
Should we move them aside so you can
Yeah, maybe we can move them.
This is very good for your luggage.
Yeah, it's good for
And you just have to
American Airlines helps this.
He said he has a bookshelf in his new house.
Oh,
Wow.
he's gonna need many bookshelves.
By the time we're done,
Yeah, many houses.
this won't be done.
Where's Dr. Wu's?
It's
It's in there somewhere.
off the top of your head. Fourth.
3 or 4.
It looks good now. It's
That's a manga.
no, it's I mean, it's substantial. No,
It's 100 pages, I think.
yeah, and it's nice. Dr. Wu's book is really nice. It's a very clear list of karmas. Okay, I have another present for Dr. Wu. The German team is translating both Chone Lama commentaries, and they finished for dessert. They finished the ACI Course 3 in German, so we'd like to offer that. And that's Brigitte and her team. So I'd like to thank Brigitte. Yeah. So no.
In English, it's about this big. Right? It's in German.
Well, German has these long words. This was printed in Nepal for our new Sanskrit entry. We have a new Sanskrit entry project there. I believe the most new Sanskrit books we will find are in Nepal. In other Sanskrit scripts, like Nuwari. Yeah, so the best chance we have of finding more Sanskrit is in Nepal. And we just opened a center there. Vimala and Christina went there, right? And and Noor, which is kind of cool because she's from a Muslim country. And they printed this in the Nepal team. So this is the Heart Sutra commentary. Yeah. But I believe that now it will mushroom to many countries. The Spanish team is working on the commentaries, and I know the Arabic team is going to be on it, and the French team, which is in the same body. Right, Hasso? Spanish? Yeah, yeah.
Not a few words, but the right ones.
And there's some language called Bahasa
Yes.
Bahasa
Basa.
in Indonesia, and they're working on it. Some husband and wife team. Okay. Yeah, in their spare time, they have nothing else to do.
Masters of the lower middle way school.
Okay, I have to send it. By the way, I had I sent all your books to a small group of people. I sent all your translations to a small group of people who were helping. Mm-hmm. And the response was so excited. Even though everything's online for free. I thought we should have a little program where we send something out once a week.
Yeah.
Or every 2 weeks. And we could build up a mailing list, email list. Because I got responses from all over the world, and people were very excited. And it's all online, but they're too lazy to look at it.
They don't know.
Well, they don't know. So I can start giving it to who wants to coordinate it. You, Nick, and then I'll send you the people's emails. I got a lot of emails. I sent out like 15, 20 people, and then I got 50 people. Came back to me in a few days, and so I think that's really cool if you get a book of the week or something. Or every 2 weeks or something, and you just send it to them and say, read it. I tell people read it in the toilet because they have time, which is kind of disrespectful. Rinpoche didn't really approve when I did that, but I think it'd be exciting to send out a book every 2 weeks or something, and we can do it because they're coming out every 2 weeks, 2 weeks, yeah.
Then we'll start an email list. Probably do it via the website too.
And we are rotating. It's too much now to edit in the time I have because I don't get it till 6 weeks after the term. So now I just edit 3 or 4 people's work, and then I'll rotate So like your work didn't get edited, but I'll rotate. You see. So we did Utpala and Dr. Wu and Seiji, and my books. I do my books before I get your. In the 6 weeks that you're working, I do mine, and then we'll rotate like that. Okay. All right. Now you want me to send
Yes.
whose texts?
And Stanley.
Is it Stanley?
Stanley's up next.
Just to you, Utpala,
Okay.
and you'll put it up.
Okay.
Is that right? Okay. So let me do that. Oh, and Sugeng taught some beautiful classes in Bali on his text, and it was very cool. And he did a very nice PPT. He did a very nice presentation, and people were really happy. People were really happy compared to the first time he taught.
It was a disaster.
Dr. Wu told me the best thing for Chinese people is confuse them, and then they think it's profound. So the first time he taught it, he did it that way. But the second time was everyone was really happy.
You did a DVD?
PPT. They call a PowerPoint. In China, they call it a PPT.
That's what I think.
Oh, you thought it was some other PP?
Who's a famous PPT?
So maybe.
Stanley, right? I'm sorry I'm so slow today. Okay, so hang on, Sugeng. Ring them bells. Okay, I think it's going to.
Excellent.
Now, Scriptorium monitor, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, I knew you. Go ahead.
Where are we going? You can see all my emails. Let's not do that.
Great.
I get 12 emails from Crate and Barrel every day.
You can stop those, you know.
Yeah, but sometimes I want something. Let's see. We're still looking for a wood block.
Oh no, we found it.
We have it.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We do.
Oh, we do?
We switched.
We did,
got
and
a
then we
new break.
re-input.
Oh, we have to confirm that one reading. So I'll show it to you later. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, okay? You find it. Good luck. This reading I need on the old wood block. It was a folio 7A, okay? Front side of folio 7, I think. Yeah, a front side of folio 7. And I need, you can look for this wording, Takungwa Chuchen.
How about prayers?
Say again?
How about prayers?
Not bad. Okay. Would you like to help?
Sangye Shingdu Mikte Uar Nirubo Kunamdak Shimla Chubarsho Idam Guru Radha Mandala Kamneyatayami Sangye Chetan Soki Chanamla Chanchu Vardu Dagni Kapsuji Ragi Chanyen Gibe Sonamgi Drola Benchir Sangye Druparsho Sangye Chedan Sogi Chognamla Chanchu Vardu Dagni Yapsuji Dagi Chanyen Gibe Sonamgi Drola Benchir Sangye Druparsho Sangye Chedan Soki Chognamla Chanchu Vardu Dagni Yapsuji Dagi Chanyen Gibe Sonamgi Drola Benchir Sangye Druparsho.
Smoky dokey. So you guys got that, what you're looking for, right? On the old scan? On the new scan? This words, Tagunga Chichen. Or this paragraph is what I need.
It's up in.
And in the old version, it was on folio 7A. So it should be close in the new version. Okay? That's the paragraph I need to make a decision about how to translate it. All right. I checked your progress. We're doing pretty good. So we're on schedule. So you're all pretty much on schedule. Yeah. Some are ahead of schedule. Okay. Whenever you're ready, let me expand that. Okay. And how do I get the cursor preferences?
Yeah.
And then it's weird, right? It's accessibility. You're right. And cursor size.
I'm a big cursor.
Where is it in your
Yeah.
It's in. Text and working drafts, GMR versions.
Okay. All right, handsome. Everybody's like, yes.
Kachik Tendril. Who has the plane?
You have the you have the plane.
I got it.
I have the watermelon juice.
Kachik Tendril. Char sik
Cheek.
chik ki gang wang tu chepe de tu kinam she ki tendril tang kepe kewe tendril ni du mi nyam serna.
Nice. Okay. The only word that's going to be hard for you guys here is tsar. Okay, so tsar in colloquial Tibetan means finished, you know. Tsarsong means, did you make the momos? They say, yeah, tsarsong. So tsar means I finished. But in scriptural language, it means a single time, like lenchik, similar to lenchik. Okay, so one one round of the wheel. You see, in the idea that we have multiple wheels going on at the same time. You see what I mean? So really the wheel of life has 3 parts, and they're not going on at the same time, right? 1 and 2 are past life, what you did. 3 through 8, 3 through 10 are what you did in this life. And then 11 and 12 are what's going to happen if you do it in this life. So now we have a question about are 1 and 2 happening at the same time as 11 and 12? Or is 3 happening at the same time as 11? What's 3? What's 3?
The consciousness.
Yeah, what's 4?
Name and form.
Yeah, meaning you in the womb. So isn't that 11? Which is rebirth. You see what I mean? So, or are we talking different SARS? Are we talking different sets? You see what I mean? So, relative to one wheel going on, that's called Sarchik. So it's easy to say that there can be an 11 on the next SAR.
Okay.
You know, there can be a rebirth that comes next time. But you see what I mean? So that really there's 3 wheels going on that are interconnected. The karma, the misunderstanding and the karma you collect in this life triggers a rebirth of your consciousness in the womb, along with sleeps, which is number 4. So that's in the next life. But then everything goes on and you reach number 10, where you're triggering the karma again. And then 11 is a rebirth in the 3rd wheel. So it's like gears, you know. So Sarchik means let's limit ourselves to the first third. Let's limit ourselves, because in any particular lifetime, you have all 3 going on, but relative to different cycles. You see, maybe you could call it one cycle or something, okay? So Sarchik means one. Let's limit ourselves to one lifetime. But still you're going to have all 3 parts. But they're going to be relating to different lifetimes. Okay, got it? It's like gears in a machine. Okay, so it's a beautiful debate. And never forget that if you're confused, which you are right now, that what the other guy says is always wrong. So it's kind of comforting that he's always wrong. So you can say, okay, they are not tu minyam. What's tu minyam?
Happening at the same time.
Yeah, good. They are not at the same time.
Oh, they're not to meet here?
Yeah, because he said they are not at the same time. So he's always wrong. So they are not at the same time. So they are at the same time. What's at the same time? Tell me 2 things.
Consciousness and rebirth.
Yeah, good. Link 3 and link 11. Okay? Wang Duchepa means with regard to or relative to a single cycle. He says they cannot be at the same time. 3 and 11.
Cannot be at the same time.
He says, yeah. Sarah, he claims. Sarah is always he claims, right? Especially in the Abhidharma. Okay, cool. All right, let's see if his towels got lost in Bali. By the way, Bali's overrated. I'd go to San Diego. Okay.
It's a curveball, Sugeng.
Okay. Denyam par tao.
Yay!
Yeah,
they are. Yeah, they are. 3 and 11 can happen at the same time in one cycle, relative to one cycle.
Lenyen gi yang sidu nam shening chem jar ma tak tu yang sidu kewa lang pes cheer.
Lang Bei Cheer?
Long.
Pes.
Yeah, Lang Bei Cheer. Okay. Denyam Bata?
Yeah, they can be together.
Yeah, they can be at the same time. Tunyam, right? Tunyam. Yeah. Mr. Wu and I were studying Nyamni Yeshi, which is one of the 5 wisdoms of a Buddha, which is called equal wisdom. and it's the purification of 1 or 5 heaps. I forget which one, but anyway, you see all things as equal, and it comes from the karma of treating people equally before you become a Buddha. Okay, so that's the most famous use of nyam. So yeah, they are two nyam. They are occurring at the same time in a single cycle, because lei nyun ki. What's that mean? Lei nyun ki.
By the power of the karma and the mental negative emotions.
Yeah, somebody. Don't give me mental affliction. Don't give me sentient beings. Okay. Somebody gave me sentient beings yesterday. His name was NL. Okay. Okay. I mean, how do you decide if someone complains about sentient beings, which I just did? What do you do to prove that you're right or wrong?
Check the 100 most classic books in English literature and see how many times.
Nowadays you can just ask Google. Somebody do it. How many hits on sentient being? How many hits on living being? They'll all be Buddhists, but still they'll be. I predict they won't be more than 10% of what's living being.
Sentient being gets 12,700,000.
Okay, sentient being got 12 million.
Immediately Buddhist.
Human being got 4 billion.
Living being, whoa.
3 billion.
Well,
4 billion.
4 billion.
Okay.
Call it.
Whoa.
And it does not start Buddhist.
But less than human being. A billion less than human being got.
Yeah, but not all living beings in our translations are human beings.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's a prejudice of human beings.
Yeah.
Okay. Lei nyun ki.
Beings.
Which are your truth, Lei nyun?
Oh, the truth of suffering.
The
Or
source.
the truth of the source.
Source.
Of suffering.
It's the source. The truth of the source of suffering is always divided into two: karma and negative emotions. Okay. So due to the source of suffering, Yangtze. So you got to read Yangtze together.
Next slide.
Yeah, it means a rebirth. Rebirth. The yang means again. Si means existence. Right? Rebirth. As into a new birth, your namshe. Now the word nyingtam is an idiom used for rebirth, and it means to. I like to translate it as.
At the moment.
No, it means make the crossing.
Make the crossing.
It's called make the crossing. Okay, make the crossing into a new life. So jor means to connect, right? Jar. Sam means border, like in to do a retreat. Sam. And nying here is not spelled with an S, and it's an idiomatic kind of meaning, heart, essence of your life, border, connecting. Okay, nying tam jor, and it's always used in the Abhidharma for making the crossing out of the past life into the new life. Okay, it's an idiom. You should learn it. It's not spelled with a sning. Okay, all right. And it's often misspelled. But anyway, Nimchan, mataktu is an idiom, you know.
Right at that time.
Yeah, right after that. Right after that. Okay. This is tak, for those of you who can't say tak. So if you do this sentence, you'll be okay. But RTAG, I never want to hear tak. This is tak. So different word. This is tak. And RTAG is tak. Okay? And don't give me tak for tak, because it changes the meaning. Okay? Got it? So this is, and you have to read it as mataktu. Mataktu. Just after. The next moment. Okay? Mataktu means the next moment. Yang sidu kewalang. You take your birth into a new life. You take your birth into a new life. Okay? Why does that prove tunyam, Sugeng?
Yeah.
What are the two things we're trying to prove can be simultaneous?
Shit.
Yeah. Third link, consciousness entering the womb. And 11th link, rebirth.
Right.
So rebirth here is kiewa, Yangtze to kiewa.
Yeah.
And then namshe is here, and it's the thing that's crossing into the new life. making the crossing. So he said, yeah, they're always the same.
Right.
They can be the same.
Are they sarchik?
Oh,
Do they relate to the same wheel? To the same revolution?
Apparently not.
maybe no.
No, the premise.
11,
No, the premise is it had to be sarchik.
Right.
Yeah, that's why. It's
Okay,
not
so apparently we believe in a single event of the wheel, you can have 3 and 11 going on at the same time. Okay. Right?
In the same.
Well, actually, the 11 came from the last wheel, but okay, yeah, you got to sit with that. You're the only person who's going to understand it. We trust you. Okay, we'll let you understand it. We have our own stuff to understand. Okay, here you go. Next debate.
Kachiknare. Thế nhì mì gel, min gel,
Mingel.
min gel.
Mingel, heavy prenasal. Why heavy prenasal?
Because of the
Owl. Or
Open vowel.
open valve.
Open vowel before.
Mingel.
If it had been mik, it wouldn't have been so strong. Mik, mingel.
Big
But this is mingel,
Mingel.
like Ganden Monastery, right? That's the classic example. Those two are what?
Exclusive.
Contradictory?
Not mutually exclusive.
Oh, they're not. No, they're not. They're
Mingel.
Mingel.
He says, yeah, you can be one and still be the other. You can be a 3 of one sar and also be the 11 of one sar. They are not contradictory. The 3 can be the 11. And that's his, so he's wrong, right?
Must be.
Which means the wrong look is,
you can't
they
be.
cannot.
They're
yeah,
Goa.
no one thing can be the 3rd and the 11th at the same time.
That's why there's the third one.
The classic example of Gel from Adam's text
Oh,
in Kado Karmar,
it's a circle which is both red
good,
and blue at the same time?
yeah, yeah. An orange juice cup which can be all orange and all blue at the same moment is Gel. You know, so we're saying what are we saying about 3 and 11? It's,
Cannot be the same thing.
we say they are Gel.
They are contradictory.
Yeah, like orange and blue. All orange. You have to say all orange and all blue, and then you have to say at the same moment. Because it can change to blue if you leave it here for a couple of days. Okay? We could test it. Got it? So what's the wrong move?
But there cannot be the same thing.
Yeah, Shiva can't be killed.
They have to be separate.
Yeah.
They need.
And they have to be separate entities, and they cannot be each other. That gets more complicated. Okay? Somehow the kewa, the rebirth, cannot be the consciousness. Okay? Got it? They can never be the same thing. But they're happening at the same time.
Oh.
See? Got it? We believe they're happening at the same time, in the same sar.
In the different song.
Same sorry.
The premise was sarchik.
Altogether.
Sarchiki Wangduchene. Okay, got it? Not easy, but sexy. Not easy, but sexy. This is Buddhism. Okay, go ahead. Get your towel ready. Think about it before you speak.
Yeah, that's true.
I got all my liquids, Dr. Wu.
So this should be.
I'm all shaky.
Oh, okay. This should be down. Then Mingel Partao.
Oh. Grumble.
He said they're not contradictory.
Yeah, and we say.
So we have to come back with they are
He said
contradictory.
Mingel. and
They
we're
are
saying Gel.
contradictory.
Yeah, Gawata?
Oh, okay.
Yes, they are.
He had a me.
Okay.
When she fights with you, her voice goes up. Yes, they are. Of course they're contradictory. Well, contradictory is a tough word. You know, of course they cannot be one and the same thing at the same time. This means that. Okay, like blue and orange. Okay, all blue and all orange. Okay, go. You got the plane still? Okay.
Dreadhu Kinam She Kitan Relina. Shepa Yin Pe Kap Te Kepe Kewe Tenrel Yinna. Napar Shepa Main Pe Dan Min Du Dan Min Du Che Yin Pe Kap Pe Cheer.
You gotta make it sexy. Kyabe cheer.
Kepe Cheer.
Kyabe cheer.
Kepe Cheer.
Okay. Yeah, those two are completely have to be different things. Okay, the third link and the 11th link have to be different things because Jedu Jedu means relative to the result time. Okay, speaking only about the result time, looking at a wheel from the point of view of it being a result of your past life's deeds. Okay, the Namsheki Tendo, if it's the third link of consciousness entering the womb, right? What is it? Monkey entering, right? Something like that?
I've never seen that picture.
What's the third? No, what's the picture for the third link?
Third link?
It is a monkey.
It's a monkey.
There's two monkeys in the. What's the other monkey?
Number 9.
Human line.
9.
Yeah, you're right. We got a couple monkeys. Anyway, Jedu Namsheki Tendo Yina, okay? Shepa Yimbekya.
That's
It's
consciousness.
Yeah, you can say consciousness, but nowadays I'm preferring to say it is conscious,
It's conscious.
okay, of the world. You know, you can say it has consciousness, but it's more powerful if you can. When you prove that something is not mine in a Buddhist debate, what you're proving is it cannot be alive. It cannot be aware. Okay, it doesn't have awareness. To say it doesn't have awareness is a little bit not as perfect, but somehow you have to say it doesn't know. It doesn't know. You see, that's what it means. Your finger cannot know. You see, it's not Shipa. Okay, all right, Shipa Yimbekya, but it must know. Okay, day, and I supplied for you what the day is. He's repeating Jeduki, okay? Meaning, still talking about a resulting aspect. Kewitendo, you know, if something is the third link, a birth of the monkey entering the womb, the consciousness entering the womb. Number Shepa Mayin.
It's not the.
It's not consciousness.
No, it's not
aware.
consciousness.
Yeah.
It's not
It doesn't know.
Yeah.
Why? It's a demenduchi.
Oh, it's neither
Something-
mental nor physical.
It's a changing thing which is in mind or body. Right? Remember this category? What's in there? 3 things, Abhidharma.
Nis.
Nick?
Space.
No. You can say that maybe. As far as the 5 heaps. Yeah.
Yeah, seeds.
Seed.
No, it's not space. These are changing things.
Right.
Sorry.
Seed.
Seeds
Yeah.
and topa and matopa.
Oh, really?
Abhidharma system, the impermanent, the changing thing which keeps a realization glued to you. It's called the belt
The belt.
in the Abhidharma system. Okay, that's also in Dhyamandiji, if you want to get technical. Okay? Then there's a topa for the topa.
Is that infinite?
No, but it's not infinite according to Abhidharma. Okay, so anyway,
Said 11.
now, explain it to me. 11 is
It's a Denmin
it's the condition of rebirth.
Uh-huh.
It's rebirth.
Whoa.
It's being reborn. Okay. Number 3 is
Consciousness.
what does the rebirthing?
What
The
gets
rebirther. The one who does the rebirthing. And you're just learning more and more about the wheel. But if you have the weapon of his text, Adam's text, which we're getting into these subjects in his text tomorrow or something. He's trying to sensitize you to the difference between a Demenduchi and a Shipa. You know, a non-mental or physical changing thing. And I don't even like to call it mind. Knowing. Knowing. You see what I mean? Awareness. Cool? Okay. And so link 11 is a condition, not a state of mind. And link 3 is a state of mind. Cool? So they are
separate.
in Tibetan. Ingel.
Gao.
They are Ingel.
Ingel.
Okay? So you can't say they're Mingel, which is what he said. Which means he feels one could be the other. And we got feeling that way ourselves during the first debate, right? Didn't you?
Yes, sure.
If you're saying with one sar, 11 can be 3, well then it's kind of the same thing, isn't it? And we're like, not exactly. One is knowing, one is the condition of rebirth. They're gewa. Okay, got it? Okay, cool, sexy. This is where you're happy that you studied DCI. What number?
6.
You're getting closer. Oh, you're right. 7.
7.
No, the touching the diamond roll. Emptiness.
7.
We went to the chart.
Oh, yes.
That chart took me like 5 hours in the car because I don't know how to use the program. Okay, it's a mind map thing. And then they sent me emails every day since then. And then I gave a talk with the guy, right, the owner.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right, here we go. Go.
Pachiknare, Rang Yu Tenrel, Sar Chik Ki, 1 2 Chepe, Nam She Kitanrel, Sok Je Su Jung Wei, Ming Suk Kang Rung Tu Mikta, Yan Lak Chuni, Kinang Sen, Du Gyur,
Cure.
Du Gyur Pe,
Cure.
2.
2.
We got 3 people correcting you.
All were saying not English D's or G's.
2 Kyurpe Ming Suk Kitanrel Kit Sen Yit Sen.
Good. So, first of all, let's go to the end. He's giving a definition. He's claiming something is a definition. Okay, that's the first part. The other important word here, crucial word here is nangsen. And it means
Group?
it means a member of a group. A member of a group. Okay? So it's a difficult word. It's sometimes misspelled as MTSAN because MTSAN is so common. Mao Tsanatsen, right? So Mao Tsanatsen means name. You see it everywhere. So people correct this often, and they're wrong. Okay, like when they correct my work. So Nangten means member of a group. Okay, member of what group?
Len Lakshmi.
One of the links,
Yenlak Chinyi.
One of the
the 12th link.
The 12 links is the group.
Oh, yeah.
Nangten is the member of the group.
Of the group.
So what he means to say is, I'm not giving you the definition of name and form. I'm giving you the definition of name and form as a link in the wheel. As a link in the wheel. And there's a big difference, right? You have to say as a link in the wheel. Got it? Okay. Yenlai Chiniki Nangsen to Kyurpa, which is, right? Kyurpa is an adjectival clause. Which is. It's always which is, okay? When it's past tense, okay? Which, when it's future tense, to become, right? Which is a component in the 12 links, okay? The name and form. This Dendel, someone want to take a shot?
Talking about a link in the wheel.
Nice. Say it again, louder.
In the wheel.
Yeah, very difficult, very confusing. The whole wheel is called dependent origination,
Okay.
Dendel. But in philosophical literature, Dendel also means one of the links. And it's extremely confusing. Okay? So, but when they say Ming Suki Dendel, it's gotta mean that.
Okay.
Okay? The link of name and form. But it's confusing. It's really confusing. By the way, what's the form here? When you say name and form?
The other 4 links.
The other 4 heaps.
The other
Yeah. Okay, got it? It's mainly mental and then Demenduce heaps. Okay, got it? Okay, so he's going to attempt to define the link of name and form. Got it? And don't translate this as dependent origination. Okay, you'll get confused. Okay. Okay, now we can go to what he's saying. But what he claims to be doing is defining the 4th link. Okay, and these debates are gonna, we're at the Tachipa, which means we're debating finer points. We're gonna go through links in order, okay? And then we're gonna reach wrong loop. Okay, we'll reach our own system. Rangyu Tendel Sajiki Wanda Chepa. Now you guys can tell me what that means. I'll give you the first part. Relative to.
An instance.
That the same cause of the link in one
Yeah.
turn?
one realm, one wheel.
Relative to a single cycle, let's call it. Relative to a single cycle, its cause. If we're talking about the fourth link, what's the rangyu? Okay, yeah. Okay, got it? Its cause, which is namsheki tendo. What's that mean?
The third link.
Nice, nice. He didn't say the dependent origination of consciousness. Okay, here tendo means the link.
The
Okay.
link of knowing stuff.
What about the link that just came before it? It has already zo.
Yes, done, so.
It finished. So he's defining link 4. The first phrase he's used to define link 4 is, it comes after link 3. Okay, it comes after link 3 is finished. Link 3 is finished, but the link 3, which is its cause. Okay, all right.
It's finished, right? Yeah.
And it jesuchun, past tense.
It happened already.
It happened,
It arose.
jesu, after that cause. The thing that happens after the third link is finished is the fourth link. Okay, got it?
Yeah, but we don't agree though.
Yeah, by the way, the definitions are wrong somehow. Okay, that's inconvenient.
Well, how are you going to say knowing stuff ended?
Right.
Say again?
How is he going to say knowing stuff ended? Like somehow Namshe stopped before you could have name?
Well, you could go like that, but it's deeper than they want to go.
Okay.
I mean, that's how a Diamond Mountain person would go from the old days. You know, does the wind ever touch the leaves? Yeah, that came from my 3 retreat.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Mita,
Think about your tells before you start. Stall. That's a big principle in debate. Stall. Oh, look at the moon tonight. And you're like, listen.
okay.
Look at the moon tonight. You gotta help them out. Look how blue the sky is.
Be low, right? In that case.
You would think.
Mita,
Mars was out last night
I don't think so because he added the.
in the south, right?
this is just to.
Yeah, well, tepa means appropriate or good or like that's a
So it's
great
not
idea or
appropriate, so
look
it
how
should be-
clever you are.
Okay.
So
Mita Patal.
Good, yay! You got a 50% chance. Mitao. That's completely wrong. That's totally wrong. Okay, te means correct. Right? Mitao. By the way, teka means straight. And in Tantra, when you study Tantra, it means on the horizontal plane of the chakras. Okay, Nyingi korle te. This korle te.
the elliptical of that.
On that level. So that's te. It can mean straight. So that's what it means. Mite batao.
They send me met pay cheap.
Now, here's a controversial statement if I ever saw one.
That's not the because that's not the definition.
No, me.
Is no definition.
Because there is.
Nice.
There is no.
There ain't no definition of link form. What? What? Okay, there's no such thing as a definition of link form. Who said that?
We did.
We did. By the way, if there's, he's gonna come up in his text. If a thing doesn't have a definition, it can't exist. It cannot exist.
5
Okay,
minutes.
We got a problem.
we got a problem here, Houston. We got a problem.
No, it's time out.
5 minutes.
It's up.
You're wishing the time was over, but it's not.
No, it is.
Okay.
Time's
He's
up.
right.
Thumbs up.
He's right.
Ah, come on.
No, you have
I know,
to let
come
it
on,
finish.
Sugeng.
You just
What if we die in a car tonight?
we only tell you this so you have the
Then we'll know,
satisfaction
because
of enjoying that we're doing it.
Maybe in that circle experience.
Right.
That can show you guys.
Right. It won't be simultaneous to Shepa, so who cares?
By the way, then they proceed to misspell what I said. Okay. So I'm not going to resolve it now, but I'll just tell you, that the fourth link's name, technically, think of the name not Mingsu, not name and form, but Mingsu Kangrun.
Suitable.
What's suitable to be called name and form?
Kangrun. Either or.
Oh yeah, Congo. Sorry,
Yeah,
we're all looking at it.
Okay, either or. So that's my clue to you. That's my clue to you. The name of the link is not name and form. It's name or form.
Either or both.
Or name and or form.
Something like that. No, it's got to be or in this case.
Really?
Because you cannot define it with a single definition.
Ooh.
It's like a definition of
Okay, we can sleep.
pillar and water pitcher.
Stopped here. What's the date today? 14?
Yeah, 14.
Unless you just stuck both definitions together. And it's suitable.
Do your thing.
Sashi.
Sangye Shindu Mite Uwargi Jokun Namdak Shingla Chupasho Idam Guru Rana Mandala Kamyatayami Di Kewokun Sunam Yeshe Sozokshin Sunam Yeshe Lechungwe Gamba Kuni Dobar Show. Shogadi Schmokadi. Well, it's good to have you back.